Hey everybody, it is Thursday here in Cypress, Texas. I had an interesting day today. I'm preparing for my podcast tomorrow, and there's and then I got a message from somebody who's in law enforcement. Reached out to me to get some words of advice. Somebody committed suicide, and there's a lot of veterans commit suicide. 22 veterans a day commit suicide, and there's what is it called? Their organization. Most of what they do is they do like 5K, 10K, half marathons, marathon type races. Like every weekend, they're doing this. RWB, red, white, and blue. Okay, so they're doing it to increase your endorphins when you do these physical activities, right? Which increases, gives you a better attitude. It gets the It also activates the creative part of your brain when you do physical activity, right? But I'm going to tell you, I've had friends of mine commit suicide. They're in they're in despair. That's really hard, man. When they call you and then you find out you're the last one they talk to, that's hard. Okay. But here's what I'm gonna tell you. You gotta give them value, right? And remind them that they got a purpose. Okay, anything you can think of that they do good, they're unique at, or you admire them for. Don't be shy don't be reluctant to tell somebody that they have value. Okay, too many people don't. Okay, but let them know that they're important. They're important to you. They're important to their family. People care about them. Let them know. The other thing is if man. I went through Hell Week twice, and the first time I'm going through Hell Week, and I was hurting. I had hypothermia like 3 times going through Hell Week. I went from like 155 pounds down to 128 pounds in a week. I was coughing. So it was like Wednesday afternoon of Hell Week. They have you write this essay, and if you fall asleep, you gotta hit the surf. And I didn't want to hit the surf because I was flipping cold. I never been cold. I grew up in lower Michigan. I've never been colder in my life than I was in February in San Diego. And so I'm writing this rest, and I'm shaking so bad I can hardly write. Right, but I remember this sucks. I hate this. This is, I'm miserable. And when Hell Week was over, and I had coughed up blood, and the whole outside part of my white part of my eyes were completely bloodshot red from coughing so much, and that was a mess. And they handed that essay out, and I saw that. I'm like, wow. So I got dropped from training, and I drank like a fifth of Jack Daniels, and I don't drink, but I did that night. And this Tim Moore, he was in my class, and he came to visit me, and told him what I did, and he's like, you keep drinking and you'll never get back into bud. So I didn't drink again after that. And then I just kept always looking for my reason why. I wrote on my locker mirror, I will, right? And if I knew then what I know now, I'd write I am, but I wrote I will. Right? Everything I'd see that every morning, right? No matter what was going on today, I'm like, pushing forward. I reapplied like 7 times to get back in before they finally let me back in. But this match chief, Mike McDonald, Vietnam vet, plank owner at SEAL Team 6, he helped me get back in. And he said, all you got to do is focus on the space between the top of your head and the bottom of your feet, making sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing when you're supposed to be doing it. I got friends of mine that are going to college there. They're as instructors are getting their college degrees, and they're going to be watching. I better hear you're the most motivated SOB in that class, right? So I made sure that I was always smiling all the time, right? And when I went back the second time, all I thought about was my reason I was going to make it. The sun coming up in the morning, whether it made me feel any warmer or a lot warmer or not, gave me that illusion of warmth. It was one more day behind me. We get to eat 4 times a day. As long as you keep eating, the instructors leave you alone. There might have been some cute little Filipino girl I could flirt with in the chow line and get her to smile at me. Every evolution, no matter what, there's more time behind you. If somebody else quit, at least I was better than them. So I was always looking for that silver line. That my reason why I was going to make it, and that created a habit with me. And so whenever things get you down, and I had something happen today, could have got me down, right? I'm like, you know what? I've just got to, find the right path. Okay, and I'm hunting for that right path. So always find your reason why. Always look for your reason why. All right, have a great day.